three-peats, 90s style, and a career surrounded in mythology. This Air Jordan 8 brings all of that and then some. This sneaker debuted during MJ's 92-93 season. It's a cult classic that's dressed all in premium black nubuck. All around the shoe, we have hints of university red and white. We also have molded details, and we have a 4-foot strap. All of this comes together just to keep the MJ lore alive. This colorway of the Air Jordan 8 is called the Playoffs. It originally released in 2007, and we last saw it on the market in 2013. Now, the highly coveted colorway of the classic silhouette will be making a retro appearance in 2023 as it pays homage to the last sneaker that Michael Jordan wore during Game 6 of the 1993 NBA Finals against the Phoenix Suns, which eventually led the Chicago Bulls to their first three-peat NBA championship, as well as Michael Jordan's third straight Finals MVP. The 2023 Retro will flaunt the same black/true red color scheme as the 2013 Retro and stay true to the OG makeup, featuring nice graphic overlays. These graphic overlays will be on the mudguard, and we also have a multicolor rubber outsole. Here I have a first look of the 2023 edition, and it also comes with the original red pull tab, just like the OG pair did, instead of a black pull tab that we saw in the previous 2013 Retro. All right, so what do you think about these? What do you think of these?
It's a good classic everyday shoe, very much New York vibes. It kind of reminds me, you're not gonna like this, it kind of reminds me of the Bronx. Wow. Not in a dirty way, just I think like the Bronx has this certain kind of like roughness to it, and I think because these colors contrast so hard, that's what it's giving me.
You think blue and red is a contrasting color?
I think the blue, the red with the black, and then you have the yellow in there, it's kind of just like, it's a lot. Because these are two different ends of the color spectrum.
But that's the sole, the outsole. Nobody sees that.
That's my opinion.
Get off my show.
Thank you. Follow me on the Instagram at Rick Kitty.
This sneaker is dressed in jet black, true red or university red, and white. It serves as a new version of the original. As you can see, we still have the iconic graphic overlays all around the shoe. It's on the mudguard, it's on the outsole, and what's very interesting is that we have glitter on the midsole, and I'm not sure how you guys will actually feel about that. The Jordan 8 Playoffs celebrate the 30th anniversary of MJ's 8th signature silhouette by returning the model to its OG 1993 specifications. Like I said, we have premium jet black nubuck. We have that chenille branding on the tongue that everybody knows and loves. We have the graphic liners on the inside that just show and eject us with silhouette nostalgia, while we have the nice sidewall graphics, and it's the first time we're seeing this since 2013. The bright red hits illuminate the heel tab and the stitching of 23 on the midfoot straps. This is actually my very first Jordan 8. Out of all the sneakers I've never owned a Jordan 8, and I'm glad to finally have this pair in my collection, especially an early pair. I got my pair straight from Nike Sneakers on their shop drop. It came in 2 days, super quick shipping. I'm gonna do a review for y'all today and then throw them on tomorrow. This Jordan, I can honestly say, has crazy premium materials, and we usually don't see that, but this shoe does cost $210, so it's about time Jordan brand is giving us quality craftsmanship and materials that is matching the high price they keep forcing to us. The chenille branding on the tongue was a very popular design element in the 1990s and stuck on the Jordan 8 from then all the way till now. It's a really nice touch on the shoe and actually reminds you of a nice rug and or carpet. All of the graphics and prints on the lining of the shoe pay homage to the original Jordan 8 Playoffs, but I actually don't know what the graphics mean or what the graphics stand for? If you do, please let me know in the comments below. The Jordan 8 playoffs are scheduled to release in full family sizing on Nike sneakers and select retailers on September 13th, 2023 for a retail price of $210. Some of you may not know, but this sneaker was designed by the legendary Tinker Hatfield. And the reason why the Jordan 8 has straps to begin with was because Tinker Hatfield drew inspiration from the Nike Air Raid. Fun fact, this also could have been the last Jordan model to have ever been created. After the year Jordan played in the Jordan 8, he actually retired from basketball and went straight into playing baseball. So Jordan Brand could have decided to end his line right there. Yes, we know that Jordan Brand did continue his line with the Jordan 9, but the Jordan 9 was not exactly a basketball sneaker. When it comes to the Jordan 8, MJ usually played in a white version. That white version was known as the Bugs Bunnies, but we also have another pair of Jordan 8s. We have the Aqua 8s, which people nowadays love, but if I'm not mistaken, MJ only played in the Aquas one time. When it comes to the sneakers in my hand, the Playoff 8s, he only wore these in the playoff version of the season, and that's why they're called the playoffs once again. This is also the first Jordan sneaker to not have any Nike branding on it whatsoever. At this point in the brand's career, Jordan Brand was certain that their sneakers could survive without putting Nike on the shoe. So this is the first Jordan Brand sneaker without Nike branding on it at all whatsoever. This sneaker is made up of multiple different patterns, linings, and materials. Right underneath the strap, we have black laces and we have a nylon tongue. On the tongue, like I mentioned earlier, we have a chenille patch and we have a red Jordan Jumpman. On the straps, we have an embroidered 23. The filler is white and the lining is red, and it adds a nice pop to the overall black construction. A nice hidden detail is on the straps. It actually has Air Jordan printed on both sides. Right now, we are about 2 weeks away from the release, and this sneaker is going around $70 to $50 over retail price. So if you're buying this shoe to resell, I promise you, you're not really making much of a profit. So leave the sneaker alone and let people who actually want them get them in hand. And also, if you really want this shoe, I would actually wait for it to release, and I wouldn't get it early on any of the reselling platforms, because I'm pretty sure you won't have too much of a problem getting this shoe, even though it's actually amazing and super high quality. I feel like Jordan Brand and Nike will make enough stock so people who want these can get their hands on these, and even if you don't get them on release day, there definitely will be a restock. And I'm assuming there's high stock numbers on these because Jordan Brand usually only does shock drops on shoes they're trying to build a little bit of hype for. They do shock drops on shoes they have a high number of products for, just to get them moving. So I'm pretty sure, once again, if you want these, you shouldn't have an issue getting your hands on them. From all the research I have done in terms of sizing, the Jordan 8 does go true to size. I am normally a US size 12, but I feel like recently my feet have grown a little bit. So when I buy my shoes, I do my best to get a size 12.5 or 13. These are a size 12.5. So in my opinion, in my recommendation, go to your true to size when it comes to your Jordan 8s and copying your next pair.